And to share this story with you, because I don't think I have all this time how I started meditating. And I was going to a very difficult time. One of the things, I was trying to control everything. I was trying to take charge of everything. And then that was really, um, it was really, really hard for me, because I realized that life was just throwing a lot of things that is like, you're not in control. And that was very difficult for me to comprehend that. And I had no idea about meditation. I had never heard about meditation. I had heard a little bit about yoga, and I was a personal training, and I was training these clients. I'll go to their house every night, and they were from India. And the lady would always leave to go meditate. And that would drive me crazy, because I was like, you know what, you're paying me to come here, train you and your wife, and she's leaving. But, and then she'll come back like, you really need to try this meditation thing and this yoga thing. And I'm like, oh God, that's so slow for me, coming from fitness and being, just like, doing my burpees and all that stuff. It was very, very slow for me. And I didn't really want to do that. But she gave me a DVD to watch. And I was like, oh, now every day I'll go to her house. She asked me, did you watch it? I did it for her. I watched the DVD for her. It wasn't for me. And it made, now like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting, but not for me. It took me a year to take an action and really, really be miserable to be able to take the action to actually try meditation. And I told my husband, after having like an anxiety attack, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I have nothing else left to do, and I feel miserable. I try all the things, many other things, until I got to that point. And I said, okay, there's this course. Now I'm going to go take it. And I got in a plane with anxiety and all that. It's hard to fly when you're in that state. And I went, and the class was actually in Detroit, so I traveled there, and I took the class for 4 days. I see all these people next to me sitting nice and still, nice and quiet. And I'm like, there's this lady next to me, and she was like this. And I was like, yeah, my back hurts. This is uncomfortable. Why am I sitting on the floor, with all those judgmental thoughts? And was like a 4-day thing. But day 4, we did a meditation, and the meditation was on love. And I had no idea. I just sat there, closed my eyes, because that's what we were supposed to do, And that meditation, in a moment, what the meditation was about, loving. And then it was like, wow, can you love one child in this world? And I thought of my daughter. I missed her so much, and she was like 4. And I was like, yes, I can. So my heart started to overflow with that love for her. And then like, can you love 2 children? And I'm like, yes. I just thought of her like twice, and I'm like, yes. And then it got to the point where we love all the children of the world. And with all my being, with everything that I had inside of me, not trying anything, I said yes. In that moment, there was an explosion. I had no idea what actually, at that time happened. My body became so still, and I saw this beautiful, this incredible light, and it was so beautiful. And I had no idea what had happened, but it was pure love, and it was pure peace, and pure everything that I was looking for in my life. And I was like, I really don't want to go back now. But it was like, it was with everything, it was just so beautiful and so peaceful. And it was a gift, I had a gift to be able to see that, to understand that all that misery, all that stuff that I was going through, all that anxiety, all depression, everything that I was going through, there was something beyond. There was something more than that. And there was a glimpse, I had the gift of the glimpse. And that did not take years. That took a moment. In that moment, I completely let go. That moment, I really opened myself to that. And I share these stories when I teach primordial sound meditation, because, it is, I started people who were like, okay, what is that? She drink the Kool-Aid or whatever, but it was such a beautiful moment. And of course, the mind might tell those little stories. And trust me, I did wonder that too. When I came back, like, what was that? But when I came back from that moment, and I was back in there, my body like this, so still, I didn't do that. My body just did its own thing. It's like my body knew. It was like full of energy and like still. And I said, when I came out of it, I had a few thoughts, and my thoughts were, there'll be no violence if everybody could experience this. Nobody would need to drink alcohol or do drugs, because that was the most incredible high you could ever imagine. And it was so peaceful. It's everything that we want in life, the joy, the pure joy, the love, and complete peace, that was it. And my other thought was, everybody needs to experience this. And 4 years later, I opened the studio. From that moment, wanting to share that, and that's how I became, a meditation teacher, and that's how I opened the studio. And I wanted to share this story with you because I don't want you to think that it takes years for you to be able to get there. Even if we are 55 meditation today, we did 55 meditations, and maybe you did two, maybe you did one, maybe today's your first one, it doesn't really matter where you are, but just understand it does not take 1,000 meditations for you to get there. If you are truly open, if you're really willing to surrender to the moment and open your heart, you will get there in just a moment.